It is 11:35. Welcome to Focus on Stafford County on 1590 KVGB and 95.5 FM. Steve Webster Day continues here on the show. You're like interview
Is it your birthday?
No.
Oh.
No, it's not Steve Webster Day. This is like my fourth show I've done today.
Okay.
Overworked. No, but it's been fun. Carolyn Dunn, I don't even know. Carolyn Dunn is in, also Kathleen Norman, and they're going to give us the latest on what's going on with Stafford County Economic Development. So, who's the boss now?
That would be me. So,
welcome to the show, Stafford County Economic Development Director Kathleen Norman.
Thanks, Steve. And then we also have Carolyn Dunn, our Strategic Projects Manager.
Hello.
Hi. So are you going to continue to come do the show, or is it,
That's a good question. I don't know. I may not be needed any longer.
It'll probably be depending on what we have to update you. So, as she's still working a lot with the housing project and some of the port stuff and grant writing. So, I'm sure there'll be times when she'll be here, but there also will probably be times when I'm solo.
Carolyn, you have made an impact because you got to hear the speculation around this building. Well, I wonder what she's going to do. Was she going to run for this? And I thought, well, president would be good. I mean, I'd go there.
Well, president of the Port Authority. Does that count?
No. All right. So what's going on with in Carolyn Dunn's world right now?
It was the right time for me to be able to scale back because of some other commitments that I've made. I was saying, for one, I've been elected to the American Ag Credit Board of Directors, which is a significant time commitment. Really, maybe some of the listeners here were a part of helping elect me to that position. But, that's a 5-year commitment. And like I said, it's involved some travel and a lot of time. And it was the right time for me to be able to scale back my commitment at economic development, the stage in life with family and so forth. And I've kind of got the best of all worlds because I'm still involved in some interesting projects. So, Kathleen will have great vision to take this to the next level. She's really strong in a lot of areas that I'm not, and I'm excited about what this is going to bring, in the future.
How long have you been thinking about this? I mean, how do you get elected to the? Did someone call up and say, "Hey, you got elected"?
I don't know. It's something that, we've been involved with American Ag Credit for a long time, too. And I served on the nominating committee for a few years and kind of understood what they were looking for in board members and thought, you know what, maybe I could fit that bill. And so I put my name in the hat, and you never know how an election's going to turn out. There were qualified people on both positions on the ballot, but somehow I ended up in the position, so...
You have been, and of course, it makes it probably easier because this Stafford County Economic Development. I'm not saying, there's been a lot of other people. This is kind of your baby. You got it with a lot of help from other people, but it's got to make it nice. You've had some good, Ashley Bevan, and then you get Kathleen in here. You're pretty good at finding talented people.
Well, I have been fortunate in that. It makes enjoyable for me too when you can work with people you admire and have skills that further the whole cause, and it's been a good ride.
I'm going to make you so uncomfortable on the show today. Kathleen, I know that when you came down as a what are those things, an AmeriCorps Vista, right? I'm sure that was in the back of your mind. Well, I'm going to lead Stafford County Economic Development, right?
Not in the least, Steve, but I am glad to be here and honored, and humbled that the board promoted me. So glad that I'll still be working with Carolyn some, as we continue to move forward. But so it's just exciting, and I don't know.
When did you get this started? I can't remember now.
Officially
10 or 11 years ago?
Very beginnings of it in 10, and it officially became an organization in 2011. So a good even 10 years. And
You look back and say, wow, we did a lot during that time.
We did. We explored a lot. Some things that we explored really didn't lead to much, and then some other things really did materialize. And so, overall, I think what I'm kind of proud of too is that we really built a lot of organizational capacity. So aside from specific projects, the organization itself has some, financial strength and some, track record that allows it to be well positioned to apply for whether it be federal grants or whatever. It's just it has established some credibility, I think, that will allow it to continue to grow.
How do you forge forward when people want? Well, that Carolyn Dunn's wanting to make a boat port down here in Stafford County, the Port Authority, and different things like that. And there's always people. It's change, it's new ideas, but you just forged on and educated as well as people as much as you could. I still haven't.
We still think that that's a possibility. There's again nothing definitive at this point, but we do have some good factors in place that I think are positioning us to be able to continue working to develop that. We have engineered plans approved by BNSF. We have purchase options on specific pieces of land. So we continue to work to develop that, and I think that if we are successful, will be a significantly it would be significant to the future of our county.
What was the biggest challenge? What about the grocery store?
Well, that was definitely the biggest project. But in some ways, the way that played out was a bit of a blessing in disguise, because the adversity that came with a specific store closing kind of unified a lot of people to want to do something together for the future. And it's hard to sometimes harness that kind of unity, but sometimes when something goes wrong is exactly where we can kind of get that to happen. And so, a little bit of deliberate stuff, a little bit of luck, and it was something I think, it's working out really well. It's, performing to and even exceeding the projections, and providing a service that's important in the community, and 31 full-time and 17 part-time jobs in total. And, I think it supports well some of the things that we're continuing to work on and that Kathleen will be carrying out. Some of the child care stuff you're hearing about today. You need your business base. It's got to happen all together. You can't just do one. We've got to work on the business, but also the housing and also the child care. And certainly that project played a part in that.
Okay, Carolyn Dunn is in with us today, along with the Stafford County Economic Development Director, Kathleen Norman, here on the program. And no, Carolyn's not announcing she's running for governor today.
Oh, please.
Throw your name in the hat. You got one vote right here, okay? I'm just telling you right now. We're going to take a break. We're going to have more of the show. You're going to keep, This is going to be a fun show. Stay with us.
Hey folks, this is Trey Bergen with Ag 360 Insurance in St. John. We are an independent agency offering several types of insurance, including crop, farm, irrigation, business, personal, and life. We would appreciate an opportunity to earn your business. Feel free to stop by our office at 103 East 4th Avenue in St. John, or give us a call at 620-549-3579. You can also check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
The friendly staff at Stafford County Drug appreciates your patronage. The lobby is open and they offer a convenient drive-up window. They'll even deliver your prescriptions in Stafford, St. John, and Maxville for free. Stafford County Drug knows the value of a hard-earned dollar and wants to work with you and your doctor to make prescriptions easy. For any questions on switching your prescriptions to your local pharmacy, call pharmacist Chris Davis at 620-377-5633. Stafford County Drug, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Inside White's Food Liner, Highway 281, St. John.
SJN Bank of Kansas knows the value of rural Kansas and is committed to all of the communities they serve, personal to business banking and more. They offer mobile banking options too. Download their app at SJN Bank of Kansas and find them online at sjnbank.com. Serving you since 1905 and with 6 locations. SJN Bank of Kansas in St. John, Maxville, Hudson, Burdett, Greensburg, and La Crosse. Member FDIC.
Focus on Stafford County today. Ashley, Kathleen, Norman. Have I already called you Ashley once on the show today?
Not today.
Okay, all right.
No.
Well, there's number one. Carolyn Dunn also in with us today. So your new position is besides mom and everything else, you're going to be on the board of directors for
American Ag Credit.
And your official title here, because I'll ask you probably every time you come in on the show now,
is Strategic Projects Manager.
How do you guys envision seeing this partnership work between you and Kathleen?
I'll do what she tells me.
Okay.
I was going to say, there's a lot more on my plate than there used to be, Steve.
Strategic planning. Okay. Let's go ahead and hit these, and then I'll make Carolyn feel uncomfortable with whatever time we have left today, okay? Would that be all right?
That's grand.
Okay. The next governor of... Not yet, anyway. Okay. Housing update. Miss Norman.
Yeah, so the house in Hudson, we broke ground on it back in August, September, and so that house is very close to completion. We're having an open house February 5th and 6th from 1 to 3 p.m. for people to come take a look. So that's based off of the prototype we did with K-State. So it's similar, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a couple modifications, like the master bath now has a stand-up shower instead of a tub shower. And so that allowed us to reutilize space to make the bedroom a little larger. So we'll have it furnished so people can come look February 5th and 6th, 1 to 3 p.m., both days. And so that house is going to be ready for rent. We do have some applications we're processing, but if people are interested in this house or some of our future builds, they can fill out our rental interest form on our website, so staffordecodevo.com. But 3 houses are already underway now in Stafford as well. So some construction was going concurrently, and those houses will be ready in the next couple of months. We don't quite have a timeline yet, but early spring, so say April or so, we'll have those. And then once those houses are done, we'll start the 3 in St. John before moving on to our 2 in Maxville.
When was the last house built in Hudson?
That's a good question. There is one house that was built in Hudson in the last 10 years that I can think of.
Okay.
There's one.
Again, we keep going this retrospective here. So when this project started, you think where you're at now, you've got housing in Maxville that was done, and now Stafford and St. John, and now Hudson. How's this gone even better than what you'd ever hoped for?
Well, I'm thankful for the progress, and in particular, I mean, I guess one way I process some significance to it is that with this 10-house development that we're doing within the year, that's more than, I think, all that was built in the 1990s. That was a pretty dry period for housing construction in Stafford County. Now, having said that, is it enough? Well, probably not. When you look at the numbers that say, we're losing on average, I think it's 13 houses a year versus building on average about 3. So we're tearing down the old dilapidated stuff faster than we're even building it back to what we once were, let alone the idea of more growth. So yes, in some ways, we're among we're building more houses than any other developer has for a long time, but at the same time, we need to get going even more. I have ideas for that too.
Okay.
But I think, it's been a 10-year process to be to the point where we can have 10 houses built. I mean, the first housing project was the duplex in Maxville in 2014, and then there was a renovation of a house in Hudson. There was a single family home built in Stafford. And it's just taken a lot part of it's that capacity building of the organization. Where do you find the funding? How do you show your ability to manage sizable grants? Mm-hmm. And you learn a lot. Like, there was a lot of lessons learned in the Hudson House renovation project in 2015, where we're doing a little more right now to support the land banks in their ability to renovate versus it makes less sense for our organization too. And so, we'll have these 10 houses, and hopefully from there that can propel some more, development. But
I think it's exciting that the state of Kansas right now is considering ramping up the moderate income housing program significantly. I think there's some proposals that would put $50 million into that bucket, which has only had like $2 million in the past. And even at that $2 million level, it was a really useful program in Stafford County. So if the potential exists there to do even more with that, I think we could take our 10 house development, modify it a little bit, and have something that would really work within the moderate income housing program and serve an important need within our county.
We're talking about moderate income. What are we talking about for be eligible for these to rent these homes?
So I'm going to start by just quantifying some things first. So looking at Stafford County, the median income for a household of one right now is about $47,000. So a family of four, you're looking in the low $60,000s. So that's what's considered the median income. And so then they come up with guidelines around that. So for moderate income, it's 60 to 140% of that. So the current houses are tiered at a lower income level, so we're looking at 80 and 50%. So the maximum for like a family of four to qualify for our current rentals is $53,700 as a household income for a family of four. And so if we look at moderate income, and you're looking at like $60,000, and you can go up to 140, you're looking
100 per thousand,
yeah,
roughly,
over 100,000, yeah, would qualify then to live in those houses.
And that program generally has had a lot more flexibility, too, about how you use the program, whether you do it as a rental program or something that would further owner-occupied housing. So,
got to have people, if you want to remain stable or grow, I guess you got to have people or a place for folks to live in, right?
Right.
Yeah, see, I figured that out on my own. Yeah.
Pretty basic, yeah.
Exciting. Okay, we'll take one more break. We'll have more of the show after this.
The St. John Jubilee Committee reminds you to always shop local first. It's time to mark your calendar for the 2022 St. John Jubilee Memorial Day weekend, May 27th and 28th in downtown St. John. Small town values and old-time traditions. The St. John Jubilee Committee looks forward to a full year of fun events around the square. Find out more on Facebook at Around the Square, St. John, Kansas.
Hey folks, this is Trey Bergen with Ag 360 Insurance in St. John. We are an independent agency offering several types of insurance, including crop, farm, irrigation, business, personal, and life. We would appreciate an opportunity to earn your business. Feel free to stop by our office at 103 East 4th Avenue in St. John, or give us a call at 620-549-3579. You can also check us out online at ag360insurance.com.
The lobby is open and they offer a convenient drive-up window. They'll even deliver your prescriptions in Stafford, St. John, and Maxville for free. Stafford County Drug knows the value of a hard-earned dollar and wants to work with you and your doctor to make prescriptions easy. For any questions on switching your prescriptions to your local pharmacy, call pharmacist Chris Davis at 620-377-5633. Stafford County Drug, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Inside White's Food Liner, Highway 281, St. John.
Calling all businesses, large or small, see the experts at Astra Business. Business Solutions for your account receivable billing, financing, and management needs. They'll do your customer billing, freeing your valuable time and energy to manage and grow your business. Astra Business Solutions provides immediate financing of your receivables, providing the cash to pay bills or expand your business. See the experts in billing, collecting, and management of receivables. Contact Mel Waite and his staff for a no-obligation consultation. Astra Business Solutions, 105 North Main in Ellenwood, and online at www.astrabusinesssolutions.com.
Welcome back. Focus on Stafford County. Carolyn Smith is in with us today.
Okay, the backstory on that, I had to give Steve a lot of hard time. The Keedy Classic basketball tournament last month, I'm listening on the radio. I was running late getting to the game, and so I'm listening on the radio, and my oldest son is a senior that was playing, and I kept hearing him talk about Preston Smith, and I'm thinking, is there a Preston Smith on the other team? I mean, no, there's 2 boys with the last name Smith on the St. John team in addition to my son Preston.
I got it right part of the time, right?
Well, no, I'm sorry. Now here we are belaboring it again. I just had to tease Steve about it.
You should have, yeah. Anyway, okay. Carolyn Smith, I like it. You've got a job board I know you want to mention here.
Yeah, so we launched a new website back in the fall for economic development, and we're trying to add some new features, and we just launched a job board so employers are able to list positions. After they list the first position, they'll get an email from the website to let them create a password. That allows them to then manage their positions, so the positions stay on the website for 30 days. They'll receive a notice 24 hours before it expires that the position's expiring it, so it's easy to renew. It also lets them, edit things or repost positions that they frequently hire for. So that is at StaffordEcoDevo.com/jobs. And speaking of jobs, Stafford County Economic Development, it's not yet posted on our website, but we will be hiring a property manager. So we're hoping to have details on that coming in the next week or two. And so that will be to help with the new rental property we're developing. And in addition to the property management side of stuff, there would be bookkeeping tasks related to that.
Where would you be officed out of?
So the property manager would need to come into the office some of the time to carry out duties, but also then they'll be off-site doing property management work, so collecting rents or doing stuff. So it's a little more flexible, and it doesn't have to be during the 9 to 5 business day. There'll be flexibility with that position.
Okay, but you need some bookkeeping skills, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you need to be a plumber?
You don't have to be a plumber, but being able to do some minor repairs. So, like if someone
change
moves
locks, might be one of those that would make sense for the property manager
touching
to do
up paint, minor patching to drywall,
some yard maintenance.
Yeah, mowing will be their responsibility.
Okay, and then anything on child care you want to mention today?
Just Stafford County Child Care Committee has been making some good strides. There's a Facebook page, so we'll have more for you in the coming months, but we're going to start sharing some of the information we received in the needs assessment that was conducted in September and October.
Kathleen Norman, because I kept going to Carolyn and said, well, going back to the history stuff, and then you hear that, all the history of the housing program. In 2015, we went over to, young lady's done her homework here today. So you'll come back every once in a while?
Of course.
Okay. All right. Kathleen, congratulations. So how excited are you right now?
I'm pretty excited. So it's good. I'm a little overwhelmed, but it's just learning to step up and into the thing. But we're excited.
She's doing great.
Yeah, I know.
And we'll continue to do even better. I have no doubt.
Carolyn Dunn. Or Carolyn, I got your name right. That's good.
Oh.
Good luck to you in your new venture. And guys, for everybody in Stafford County, thanks for all you've done down there with the assistance, bringing the community together for all these different things. So,
well, thank you. I appreciate the kind words and the ongoing friendship and support that I've had here. Thank you.
Okay. Someday, the next governor of Kansas.
Please. I don't even know what to say.
Well, I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it.
Running for dog catcher is the kind of thing that my dad would probably say I'm qualified for.
Thanks, Carolyn. Thanks, Kathleen. That is our show today on KVGB Great Bend.